Traveling for most people is just getting from point A to point B, but for the Amish, a buggy ride is far more than a simple journey. Every trip is guided by tradition, faith, and a strict set of rules that outsiders rarely understand. From their unique safety habits to surprising etiquette, these 10 strange things reveal a way of life rooted in simplicity, humility, and community. If you think Amish travel is calm and quiet, think again. Every mile on the road tells a story of discipline, devotion, and centuries-old customs that are still alive today. 1. Travel in groups. Amish rarely travel alone, whether it's for errands, visiting family, or attending community events. Group travel ensures that if something goes wrong, help is immediately available. For example, if a buggy wheel breaks or an accident occurs, nearby travelers can assist. Children often travel with parents or older siblings, learning how to navigate roads safely and how to interact respectfully with others on the journey. This practice also strengthens the sense of community, as traveling becomes a social activity rather than just a task. By moving together, Amish families maintain both safety and unity, reinforcing values of cooperation and mutual care. 2. No technology. Amish buggies never rely on GPS, mobile phones, or radios. Even for long trips, travelers plan meticulously using paper maps, local knowledge, and advice from community members. This avoidance of technology reflects the Amish commitment to simplicity and separation from worldly distractions. Planning a long journey might involve checking weather conditions days in advance, preparing backup routes, and discussing travel schedules with neighbors. By doing so, they ensure that even complex trips remain manageable without compromising their religious and cultural principles. Outsiders may see this as inefficient, but for the Amish, it's a way of life that values preparation, patience, and mindfulness over convenience. 3. Safety gear. Amish buggies are equipped with bright orange reflective triangles and sometimes lanterns or small lamps. These are crucial for visibility, especially on roads shared with fast-moving modern vehicles. Travelers also wear simple but visible clothing, like light-colored shirts or skirts with reflective materials. Even children learn road safety, including how to signal turns and recognize traffic patterns. Night travel is rare but carefully managed. The reflective equipment is both practical and symbolic of the community's cautious, disciplined approach. Their safety-conscious habits extend to careful steering, slow speeds, and constant awareness of surroundings. 4. Strict dress codes. While traveling in a buggy is considered a public display of community values. Men wear broad-brimmed hats, plain shirts, suspenders, and dark trousers. Women wear long dresses, aprons, and bonnets, often covering their hair entirely. Children follow similar rules, learning modesty, discipline, and respect from a young age. This uniformity isn't just aesthetic. It reinforces the Amish principles of humility, equality, and adherence to tradition. Even small details, like the type of fabric or hat, are carefully considered to reflect faith and social identity. Outsiders may notice the simplicity, but for the Amish, it's an essential practice that ties every aspect of life, including travel, back to their values. 5. Avoiding travel on Sundays are sacred in Amish culture. Travel is generally avoided unless absolutely necessary, with the day dedicated to worship, family, and rest. This practice highlights how even practical activities like transportation are guided by spiritual priorities. Some Amish will schedule deliveries, farm work, or appointments around Sundays to maintain this tradition. Observing the Sabbath while traveling is also a teaching tool. Children see firsthand how faith shapes daily routines, creating a sense of reverence for time and spiritual discipline. 6. Covered buggies. Amish buggies often feature canvas tops or side curtains, protecting riders from rain, sun, and dust. These covers also maintain modesty, preventing outsiders from seeing inside. The design is simple yet functional, reflecting the community's principle of practicality paired with spiritual discipline. Even small gestures like adjusting the curtain for comfort or privacy are part of a considered approach to traveling that balances practicality with moral standards. Each detail of the buggy is maintained with care, reflecting pride in craftsmanship, respect for tradition, and a commitment to modesty. 7. Minimal interaction with outsiders. While traveling, Amish generally converse among themselves and avoid interactions with outsiders. This keeps focus, maintains privacy, and prevents worldly distractions. Conversations tend to center on travel plans, community events, or shared experiences, reinforcing familial bonds. Children learn early to limit unnecessary communication, understanding that some interactions are reserved for trusted community members. This etiquette is subtle but strict, emphasizing respect for both outsiders and the Amish way of life. 8. Carrying only essential supplies. Space in a buggy is limited, so travelers carry only necessities. Typical supplies include food, water, blankets, tools, and emergency kits. Unnecessary items are left behind, reflecting the principle of simplicity. For longer journeys, families might pack additional blankets or basic sewing kits, ensuring preparedness without overloading. Every item is carefully considered. Food is often homemade, tools are practical, and nothing is superfluous. This minimalist approach not only maximizes efficiency, but also reinforces the Amish commitment to modest living and self-reliance. 9. Obeying road rules. Religiously. Amish drivers follow traffic rules meticulously, including signaling turns by hand, stopping fully at intersections, and keeping speeds slow. Even small children are taught the importance of road etiquette, learning responsibility and patience early. Safety is not optional, it is a moral and communal obligation. Parents and community members correct mistakes and ensure knowledge is passed on, highlighting that travel is not merely functional, it is an opportunity to instill values, discipline, and awareness in the younger generation. 10. Prayer before and after. Travel prayer accompanies every journey. Before leaving, families pray for protection, guidance, and safe arrival. After reaching their destination, they give
Walking
thanks.
behind them,
This
and allowing
spiritual
husbands to
practice
speak
reinforces
first
the
in
belief
conversations.
that no journey is purely
If
physical.
approached by another
Every
man,
trip is under
an
divine
Amish woman's
observation.
only acceptable response
It cultivates
is
mindfulness,
codes and social
gratitude,
expectations.
and a sense of humility,
Amish men live
reminding
under strict
travelers that
regulations
even mundane
that
activities like
modern men
transportation
can choose to
can be infused with
clean-shaven,
faith.
sport a mustache,
Children
or
observe
grow a
these
full
rituals,
beard based
learning
on
that
personal
discipline,
preference
preparation, and
crops are looking
spirituality
good this
are
year, God
intertwined
willing.
in
Yes,
every
they are.
aspect
We
of
should
Amish
have a
life.
fine harvest.
Additional insights. Weather planning is meticulous. Trips are rescheduled if conditions are unsafe. Buggies are maintained carefully, ensuring smooth travel and reducing the risk of breakdowns. Traveling etiquette includes patience, respect, and slow movement, contrasting sharply with modern hurried travel. Children's participation in travel teaches responsibility, focus, and adherence to tradition. Simple gestures, like securing a blanket or adjusting a curtain, are imbued with practical and moral significance. If you found these Amish travel habits fascinating, don't just scroll past. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into their unique way of life. Comment below which tradition surprised you the most, and tell us if you could imagine living even a single day following these customs. The Amish may travel slowly, simply, and quietly, but every mile they cover reflects centuries of faith, discipline, and community values. Stay tuned for more stories that reveal the hidden details of life in one of America's most intriguing communities.